Yo yo yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, it's your boy Twan Georges, and we are back at it again with another news roundup from the land of 13 months of sunshine. Buckle up, because things are heating up in the Horn of Africa, and I'm not just talking about the Injera. From political head-scratchers to inspiring displays of courage, this week had it all. Let's dive right in. Alright folks, let's start with the elephant in the room, the Tigray peace deal. Remember that whole thing, months of negotiations, everyone breathing a sigh of relief? Well, hold your horses because the Tigray People's Liberation Front, or TPLF, is waving some serious red flags. They're saying the Ethiopian government's decision to ban them from upcoming elections is a major breach of trust. I mean, imagine signing a peace agreement and then one side says, oh, by the way, you can't participate in the democratic process. Yeah, not exactly building confidence, are they? The TPLF is calling on the international community to step in before things escalate. And let's be real, the last thing anyone needs is another round of conflict in Ethiopia. Okay, so, you know how much respect I have for healthcare workers, right? These are the real heroes, the folks on the front lines battling diseases and saving lives. Well, in Ethiopia, they're also battling something else, government intimidation. That's right, health professionals are standing up and saying enough is enough to threats and pressure from the government. They're speaking out publicly, demanding respect for their professional independence and basic civil rights. Talk about a dose of courage. It's a reminder that the fight for freedom and democracy doesn't just happen in parliament or on the streets, it happens in hospitals and clinics too. And speaking of speaking out, Amnesty International is adding its voice to the chorus of concern over the treatment of health workers in Ethiopia. They're calling out the government for its crackdown on dissent, highlighting cases of detention and reprisals against those who dare to raise their voices. I mean, come on, locking up doctors and nurses? That's not exactly a good look for any government. Amnesty is demanding that Ethiopia respect freedom of expression and ensure that people can exercise their rights without fear of retribution. Because, newsflash, a healthy society needs healthy debate, even if it makes some people uncomfortable. Alright, let's switch gears for a moment and talk about something a little less, shall we say, tense. A delegation of African intelligence chiefs recently paid a visit to Ethiopia's Grand Renaissance Dam. Now for those who don't know, this dam is a big deal. It's a massive infrastructure project that Ethiopia hopes will bring much-needed electricity to the region. But it's also been a source of tension with Egypt and Sudan, who rely on the Nile River for water. So, this visit was all about building confidence and showing that, hey, Africa can work together on big projects, it's a step in the right direction, and hopefully it will lead to more cooperation and less, saber-rattling over water resources. Okay, time for some good news on the economic front. Ethiopia's financial sector is undergoing a major makeover and it's attracting some serious attention. We're talking modernization of regulations, a push for digital banking, think mobile money on steroids, and a whole lot of interest from foreign investors. It seems like Ethiopia is finally starting to shed its image as an economic laggard and stepping into the 21st century. And hey, anything that brings more prosperity and opportunity to the people gets a thumbs up from me. And speaking of investment, Rwanda's ambassador to Ethiopia is putting his money where his mouth is, metaphorically speaking, of course. He's been singing Ethiopia's praises, calling it a land of strategic advantages and urging deeper business collaboration between the two countries. This is all part of a broader trend of African nations looking to each other for partnerships and growth opportunities. It's like the old saying goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And in today's interconnected world, going together is really the only way forward. That's it for this week's roundup, folks. As you can see, Ethiopia is a country of contrasts, facing challenges, celebrating victories, and always moving forward. It's a place where courage and resilience shine through, even in the face of adversity. And that's why it's so important to stay informed, to understand the complexities of what's happening, and to amplify the voices of those who are working tirelessly to build a better future. Because at the end of the day, we're all connected, and what happens in one corner of the world affects us all. So, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more updates from the heart of Ethiopia. Until next time, peace out.